Hello, I am Andrew Spiegel, Executive Director of the Global Colon Cancer Association, and it is my sincere pleasure to welcome you to our inaugural virtual Congress. Although we had planned to be together this week in Orlando, Florida, beautiful sunny Orlando, the world had other plans, and so we are really thrilled to be able to come to you in your homes virtually. And we will be providing you with the same level of top quality speakers and top quality presentations, which we will deliver to you not only during the next couple of days at our Congress, but also on demand. You will be able to watch and rewatch these presentations at your convenience and share them with folks so they can watch it at their convenience anywhere in the world. And so I'm really thrilled that we are able to get together and to spend some time learning about colon cancer and all of the issues that you've seen laid out on our agenda. And these can be some really scary times with COVID-19 going around. Here we are in April of 2020, in the dead midst of the pandemic, the global pandemic of the COVID-19 virus. And it can be a scary time, but dealing with cancer is also scary, and all of you know that already. And so you want to check out the links in our resources page at our Global Congress site, which can be found at www.gccacongress.com, www.gccacongress.com, and you'll find some great resources there about dealing with COVID and a cancer diagnosis. So everyone participating in this Congress has a story to tell, and I am no different. I've been in the colon cancer patient advocacy arena now for more than 20 years. Back in 1998, my mother was diagnosed with metastatic colon cancer, and at that time, I searched this new thing called the internet for some patient resources and patient advocacy organizations, and I was shocked to learn that at that time there were none. And that led to dozens of us meeting on the internet and eventually forming what was then called the Colon Cancer Alliance. That organization now, the Colorectal Cancer Alliance, is the leading colorectal cancer organization in the world, providing multiple programs for colorectal cancer patients and their families in dealing with a colorectal cancer diagnosis. When my mother was diagnosed with advanced cancer, there was only one approved drug for colorectal cancer, and now there's more than 15 in the United States and in many other countries around the world. And so we've really seen some great progress over the last 20 years in terms of getting more access to medicines to patients and more access to therapies and treatments that didn't exist before. And we've seen the life expectancy rate of colon cancer patients more than triple over the last 20 years, which is really an amazing, amazing feat. But this was no feat that happened alone. And you're going to hear over the next couple of days how many patient groups around the world have advocated for colorectal cancer and how they have really moved the dial to get this disease on the radar of regulators and medical professionals and all stakeholders to make sure that the patient voice was adequately represented. A brief overview of some of the startling statistics. Colorectal cancer is the third leading cause of cancer deaths in the world. More than 1.6 million people are diagnosed each year. And this number is expected to double over the next 15 years. So colon cancer is growing like a weed, literally, around the world. And health regulators have to prepare for this, and health systems have to prepare for this. And this is what the Global Colon Cancer has been doing since its inception over the last 7 years. We have been fierce advocates on many different healthcare policies to ensure that the patient voice is adequately represented at all stages of government. We have advocated internationally at the World Health Organization, at the United Nations, at multiple regulatory bodies, including the FDA, Health Canada, in Australia, all throughout Europe, Asia, and in many other nations where the colon cancer community has been inadequately represented. And we do this through our powerful voice of having nearly 50 members who represent the colorectal cancer community around the world. These organizations are on the ground fighting for patients to get access to screenings and access to treatments. And we are here to support our nearly 50 members to help them accomplish their mission and accomplish our mission to better serve the colorectal cancer community. So we are very thrilled to bring you some of the most top quality speakers in the world. And over the next day and a half, you will be able to hear these speakers virtually right from your homes, and you will be able to watch these videos, and you will be able to share these videos with other family and friends so that they will get an understanding of what you're going through and ways in which you can cope better with your disease. For more information about the Global Colon Cancer Association, please go to our main website, globalcca.org. That's www.globalcca.org. But for now, stick with our conference website at gccaconference.com, where you will be able to find all of these videos replayed. Now, while we're not able to take all of your questions live because of the virtual format and pre-recording a number of the presentations due to time differences around the world, I am happy to say that we do have mechanisms for you to communicate with us, and we will get back to you. So you can email us at info@globalcca.org. I'll get this down by the end of the Congress. info@globalcca.org. That will go directly to our team. Our team will reach back out to the experts to get you an answer, and we will get an answer for you. Or you could reach out to us on our social media channels, such as Facebook, Twitter, where you could find us at Global CRC, just like colorectal cancer. And we would like the Global Colon Cancer Association to be considered your go-to place for global information about colorectal cancer. We have just launched a program called Know Your Biomarker, and as most of you or some of you certainly know, knowing your biomarker status is critically important to colorectal cancer patients. That can help guide treatment. It can help determine whether a treatment will work or won't work for you, and it may be able to avoid you taking a drug which we now know will not work. And it's all part of the targeting of your molecular makeup and targeting cancer personalized treatments to your specific disease. And so you're going to hear lots of stuff about that as we launch our Know Your Biomarker campaign, which can be found at knowyourbiomarker.org. So do bookmark that and check for regular updates. And you will hear from our experts during this Congress about biomarkers and the importance. And you're going to hear from a patient named Tom who has an amazing story to tell. You'll see his video telling his story about how knowing his biomarker probably saved his life. And you'll hear about how he's doing now, and then you'll hear from him live. But we've got lots in day one for you to watch out for. So watch out for the biomarker video, which we'll be playing shortly. We are going to have a session on advocate recruiting and training, how to be the best colorectal cancer advocate you can be. And soon we will be launching a toolkit for colorectal cancer patient advocates. So stay tuned for that in the next few weeks. And you'll be able to order this toolkit, and it will teach you everything you need to know about how to be a colorectal cancer advocate. You will also learn about prevention and capacity building, and you'll see patient empowerment tools. And our friends from Nigeria, the Neola Cancer Care Foundation, they had planned to bring 11 people to Orlando, and they were going to do quite a special event for you, but you will see it virtually. And we're really happy to have our Nigerian folks participate in our Congress this year. And don't worry, we are going back to Orlando next year, God willing. Hopefully the world pandemic will disappear and will not reoccur next year, and we will all be able to get together in sunny Orlando next year, and we are currently booking that. So stay tuned for more information. But as you watch the presentations today, remember, if you have any questions, email us at info@globalcca.org. Reach out on social media. We will be monitoring them for the next week at Global CRC, colorectal cancer, Global CRC. So look for us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We are everywhere. So last, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our conference sponsors. Without their generosity, this conference does not happen, and the GCCA's programs don't run. We rely upon the donations from individuals and from industry to help us bring our important content to your homes. And so I want to take this opportunity to thank our conference sponsors, who are Amgen, Daiichi Sanyo, Pharma, Bristol Myers Squibb, EMD Serono, and Bayer. Thank you so much for your generosity, which helps us bring valuable programs to the colorectal cancer community. So enjoy the Congress. We hope you learn a lot. I'll be back with you at the end of today to wrap up. And again, enjoy the Congress. Take care, everyone.